Hey everybody, another service call, but this one's out of town. I just wanted to give some tips and tricks and just have a little bit of commentary on the processes that I go through when I'm traveling. My buddy Wade, a while back, after a camping trip, he had accidentally brought home some bed bugs, and he played hell getting rid of them. So one of the first things that I do when I check into a hotel room is I want to make sure that there's no signs of bed bugs. And, after checking to make sure the sheets are clean, what I typically do is I pull up the fitted sheet the fitted sheet, and I pull up the mattress and I check all the seams, and I lift this thing up and I pull it back and I look under the skirt, and I try to make sure that there's no signs of bed bugs. There was one incident that we had where we stayed at this. Actually, it was a pretty famous hotel, and they ended up having bed bugs, but we didn't know until the morning after. And then after hearing, Wade's story of him playing hell trying to get rid of bed bugs, once we discovered that there were bed bugs in the room that next morning at that hotel, we took everything and we just wrapped it in plastic and we cooked the hell out of it, because I did not want to deal with that. So after I get checked in and I check the bed and it's up to my standards and I don't see any signs of bed bugs, next thing I do is just make sure there's no damage anywhere in the hotel room. What I noticed here is there's some damage to the drywall. I'm going to report that just to make sure that I don't get charged for that. And then make sure everything's working in proper order. When I'm traveling, if I'm not flying on a plane, then everything I can bring with me to minimize the cost. I have a default bag of everything that I normally take, so all of my toiletries, I have it all in one thing, and I just make sure that it's stocked up, and anything to minimize the cost, I bring it with me, because the more of that per diem check I could save, the happier I am. The other thing I want to talk about is hotel security. If you guys have checked out any of those DEF CON videos, you know how easy it is to break into hotels. Hotels try to do a good job on, cutting down on crime and stuff like that, but it happens. So Wisecam, they a little bit on the cheap end of things, but all in all, not bad if you're looking for a small security system that you want to bring with you to the hotel room. You could do door contacts. You can do cameras with motion detection on there to add a little bit of security to your room. What I typically do when I bring my personal laptop and my work laptop, if I'm leaving the room, I'll hide them. I'll find a good hiding spot, what I think is a good hiding spot, just something that if somebody came in and just went through the room really fast, they would miss it, but if they spent any amount of time in the room, they would definitely find it. And then any type of items that you could bring for comfort, as far as boredom and stuff, so I usually bring that as well. I pack a couple books, something to keep myself occupied. I typically won't. I used to, get settled in pretty good. I used to put all my clothes and stuff into the drawers, but after watching some of those videos on YouTube about different hotel things that are kind of scary, I just leave it all in the suitcase and just kind of leave it high out of the way. After watching the Tosh videos, I definitely don't use the hotel iron, and I definitely don't use the in-room coffee maker. But if you have any questions, comments, any other tips that you guys use when you're traveling, hit me up below. Thanks for watching.